Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Aries for the month of September 2022. I hope all my Aries friends are doing well out there. Do let me know in the comments section how the month of August is progressing for you. We just had a super moon on August 11th, so do let me know if you are being affected by that moon still and how your emotions are doing, because a lot of people around this time have reported feeling very emotional, a little bit overwhelmed. So it is normal. Do make sure to drink plenty of water and meditate. I believe that the new moon is coming on August 27th, and that should change things for the better. Things are not going to be as emotional. There's going to be a lot more stability, and security that is coming in. And of course, the season of Virgo that will be coming here soon, and I believe at the end of the month is going to change things for the better, I think, for everyone, because Leo season is always very emotional. It's very ego-oriented season, and the ego can bruise easily, if you will. But dear Aries, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we do have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. In the challenging position, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Moon. And in the future outcome position, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups. So definitely, there's going to be moments in the month of September where you will feel change coming in, but you do have some celebrations coming up. We do have the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So let us start from the beginning. In the past position, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. It's a really good card. It's about staying steady, staying committed to the task at hand, working on something, taking control of responsibilities, making sure that you show up every day and stick with that routine. Clearly, you were persevering and working on something that you wanted to achieve. You were trying to achieve a specific goal that you have set for yourself. For some of you, it could have been winning a legal case, and that is why you were diligently working, because Justice is a major arcana card, and it does have a lot of influence over the legal aspects of our life, contracts, agreements, loans that we want to get in order to purchase a new vehicle or a new home or something else. And definitely you were working very hard. You were staying committed and chipping away at a situation until you got it exactly how you wanted it. You were tending to the seeds that you planted, and as a result, you were able to achieve something very important for yourself. There was a change for the better in the recent past because of your hard work, dear Aries. Now, in the challenging position, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And the King of Cups definitely tells me that there is manipulative energy around you. It could be you who's doing the manipulation, or it could be someone who is around you. It could be someone who kind of has a position maybe superior to yours. But definitely this is a strong individual, and their behavior is quite malicious, and maybe in some instances kind of abusive, if you will, controlling. Maybe there's emotional manipulation happening around you, but definitely it is important for you to stay in your own frame. It is important to stay in high vibration. It is important to look at the world from the inside out, not from the outside in. Don't pay attention to the neighbors, to the coworkers. Don't pay attention to the people you see on the inside. Don't pay attention you see people on the TV or the celebrities or who you see on Instagram or whatever else. Everything comes from the inside. So this is very important. As long as you're centered and in your own frame, manipulative energy can only at most be frustrating and annoying, but it's not actually going to affect you in any way. Clearly the King of Cups in the challenging position, there's definitely childish behavior happening. Either it's coming from you towards other people or it's coming from other people, and it can be kind of around you and kind of have a little bit of an effect on you as well. But it's not going to last and stay in your life too much longer. That is that type of energy is receding. We do see that there's a Nine of Pentacles in the clarifying position, which tells me that there could be someone in your life who is being kind of childish and unfair when it comes to money or resources. Maybe this person is kind of taking all the resources for themselves and not sharing with you, or maybe they are not being honest and kind of speaking negatively of you, so the resources don't come to you. Maybe this person doesn't necessarily have the resources, but maybe their words are making the resources kind of not come to you. And so, with the Nine of Pentacles, do make sure that you don't spend more than you kind of bring in. You want to be very careful with your resources in the month of September. The resources will be coming to you, but there is a caution. Make sure you don't spend frivolously. Make sure you don't spend on things that you don't really need. You have been working hard on your investments and they are coming, but there are always distractions that happen in our life, so it's important to keep a focused and eagle-eye kind of fixation on the goals that you're trying to achieve. Now, in the present position, we do have a card of union, a card of friendship, a card of partnership. This could be a good bond with a friend or a good business bond with someone you work with, someone that sees, agrees with you how to make money and sees, business opportunities the same way you do. It could be a love connection with someone that is bringing you that emotional support, that emotional satisfaction. But there is some kind of a secrecy associated with it, because we got the Moon in the clarifying position, which tells me the Moon, doesn't always show things as they are. She's always hiding something. And so the Moon also represents how we feel on the inside. It's our moodiness, So there could be some moodiness with this relationship. There could be some friendship or a relationship or a partnership that has some feelings that are not necessarily, like feelings that are fluctuating, that are going up and down, feelings that one moment you're happy and the next moment you're questioning the motives of the person in front of you. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. This relationship is confusing because on one hand, it's bringing you healing, it is kind of give and take, and there is an element of sharing, and so there is an element of healing and support, but at the same time, there's something there that is just not obvious to the naked eye, that is just not, that there has an element of deception, right? And deception has an element of trickery. So that has to be looked at closely by you. What meaningful relationship that you have in your life that's causing you some internal turmoil, right? When you are talking to that person that you're super good friends with or that you work well together with, and there's still that lingering, point of anxiety in your stomach. Why is it there? Where is it coming from? This is what the moon is trying to address here in this reading, dear Aries. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Knight of Swords, which tells me change is coming, and it's coming fast. You are going to be much better at communication towards the end of September. You're going to be solving problems right and left. You're going to be very direct. You're going to be straight to the point. You're going to be very logical, very rational. There's definitely something that you want to achieve, and your priorities are changing. The Eight of Cups is in the clarifying position. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're walking away from something. It just means that you're changing your mind about something. There's definitely an emotional, there's going to be some emotion. You're going to feel some emotions in the month of September about a particular issue, and it's slowly being resolved. You are slowly putting the difficult emotional turmoil behind you, and you're moving towards something new, a new relationship, a new situation, but your emotions are going to feel much better. Your emotions are not going to feel as heavy, as bulky, as, unpleasant. There's going to be a certain neutrality to your emotions, and then they are going to lift you up. It does look like there may be some major emotion that you have to address in the month of September if you want to have fast progress. There's some major emotion. Maybe this is the way you look at money. Maybe this is the way you look at resources. Maybe this is the way you treat your resources. How do you spend them? How do you use them? How do you invest them? How do you think about them? Is it hard for you to get resources? Maybe that should be changed, the way you see that. Maybe, you can possibly change your perspective and your thinking, and that will resonate in your emotions, and then your emotions will vibrate out, and, the vibration will attract what you're trying to seek. So there's definitely some major emotion. Could be something is out of balance. This King of Cups in the challenging position definitely tells me something that if you address one particular emotion and you kind of tweak it a little bit, if you kind of adjust it a little bit, things will become so much easier for you. Otherwise, I think that you're going to have a very good month in September. I think that financially you're going to be stable. I think that there is change that's coming, but something tells me you are kind of prepared for that change, that you kind of are welcoming that change in your life, and you are being rational and you are being logical, but definitely as long as you stay organized and follow through and be, kind of consequential, you should be able to achieve all the goals that you have set for yourself in the month of September. Let's see what we can clarify with the two Angel and Ancestor Oracle cards that I pulled, and we have Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information, and the Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. But definitely there are angels watching out for you, dear Aries. First, there is some healing that you do need to accept. Sometimes healing is not what we think. Sometimes healing is not what we realize. It's not as simple as taking, medicine out of a bottle. Sometimes healing can come in different forms and different ways. So be open to receiving healing information, and listen to what is coming from within you, because ultimately the answers are on the inside. Try to live your life from the inside out. Pay attention, to the information and to the signs that you receive all around you. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian had a caduceus healing wand, which has a caduceus, chalice, which is a healing wand. I guess this is what it is, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire. And a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state of where your cup is no longer full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. So you are being exposed to information that may have a dramatic healing effect, on your life. And if you're working through something at the moment and your emotions are a little bit fluctuating, like I mentioned before, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you're going through something challenging, physically challenging, pay particular attention to what your body tells you. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness and experiencing that wholeness once more. And of course, the heart guardian, remember, the most powerful organ in your body is your heart. The most powerful vibration that comes from your heart, and it's actually green. The vibration is of the color green. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. So remember that you are loved and that you're lovable and that you are loving, and the energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you're finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You're also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learning to receive is very important. There are a lot of people who say sorry all the time. There are a lot of people who try to be perfect all the time. There are a lot of people who feel embarrassed about bothering others. You shouldn't feel embarrassed about bothering others. In fact, if you want to practice that, try and bother somebody once a week. Work on reaching out, work on receiving, work on accepting, work on allowing other people to do something for you, because you are part of the collective. You're not supposed to, go at it alone. So learn to receive. And if you're working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. So love comes in many different forms. You can experience love from your friends, from your pets, from your children, from your parents, from your like an actual lover. Love comes from nature. Love comes from many, like art. When you create art, you experience love. There's many ways to create love. There's many ways to experience love, but most importantly, accept love. And what does it mean to accept love? When you accept love, how do you feel? Are you calm? Are you peaceful? If you're trying to manifest a lover, how would that person make you feel if that person was with you right now? How would you act around that person, right? Stay in that frame. Stay in that moment. How would you be if you already had the love that you wanted, right? That is how you truly attract the things that you want. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Aries. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.